In a not too shocking turn of events, an actress decided to join The View today to spout some of the craziest nonsense imaginable. As you can already see from this headline here, Eva Longoria tells The View DEI is good for business, despite epic Hollywood flops. And that is just the tip of the iceberg of the type of insanity she spouts in this video that we're going to be checking out here today. What Eva Longoria says about this is ridiculous, because she's talking about how, like, she is right to just show and prove how DEI can win in the end, guys, how DEI is the best, how we are all going to benefit from it, how DEI is going to fix everything, guys. DEI is the best.
You also have a production company that believes in growing a pipeline of future talent in the entertainment industry. Good for you. Diversity and inclusion initiatives are being stripped away, as we saw every day, from many places in the country right now.
So if DEI is good for business, then why are businesses stripping away the DEI crap? Does that make any sense to you guys whatsoever?
So have you seen it happening in Hollywood, and how are you fighting against that with your production company?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not just the media industry, but it's all industries. But I think we have to remember why DEI was created, and it was to correct historical exclusion.
That's right.
Which is not just about being Latino and Black. It's women, it's disabled, it's, you know, it's a lot
LGBTQ+.
of marginalized LGBTQ+. It's a lot of marginalized communities that never get to tell their stories.
Right.
So correcting that historical exclusion, and then also
Why do you think they're doing that? Why do you think they're doing that?
Well, I don't know, because it's bad business.
It is not about correcting any sort of historical exclusion. DEI is about, at the end of the day, replacing merit and talent with identity politics crap, okay? Where you don't look at someone for their merit or their talent. You look at them based on their skin color, on basically immutable characteristics is really what it is about, and it's completely insane. That is not how any sort of successful business or country can be ran whatsoever. But of course, this is just communist BS at the end of the day. That's really what it is. And the leftists sure love that communist BS, don't they?
It's not just a moral imperative. Like, I do it because it's morally right. I want authentic storytelling. I want the people who have lived these stories to tell them.
And this is exactly what the woke ideology is. It is a religion to these people, and they view it as a moral imperative to be able to look at you, who might be really, really good at a job, and be like, nope, you cannot have that job because, you know, some transformer, non-binary, brown person over here is someone that should have your job, despite the fact that they do not meet the qualifications that you have. That's really what it's all about. And, well, we can see that taking place. Just look at the airplanes that are falling out of the sky, right? That have embraced the DEI crap.
But we are creating programming for the most diverse audience ever in the history of the world.
Yes.
And so it's not just a moral imperative, it's just good business. And at the end of the day, I'm a businesswoman, so why wouldn't you want to create for the growing market, not the shrinking market?
Yes.
And
You are not a businesswoman whatsoever, Eva Longoria. Come on. Let's not kid ourselves here, okay? You're someone who has, you know, grown up in the Hollywood system and has benefited from the Hollywood system and has made millions and millions in the Hollywood system, and you can hire all sorts of business advisors and business people to run businesses for you and all of that type of crap. You're just the money bags.
You can say it's going away. We're not going anywhere.
Right.
So we're going to keep making the movies we want to make and telling the stories. And listen, if you want to say it's not happening, we'll pat your hand and say, okay.
Whoopi Goldberg saying that the woke crap is not going away. DEI stuff is not going away. We're here to stay, guys. We'll see how that continues to work out for you guys in the box office. We're even at a point where after Snow White completely flopped because of DEI crap, we're at a point where even Disney is like, yeah, we can't really do this anymore, and we're going to put a halt on all of our live action films for the foreseeable future because of how badly Snow White flopped. Continue to virtue signal all you want to Whoopi Goldberg and the rest of The View and Eva Longoria. You guys are completely not living in reality whatsoever, and eventually reality is going to bite you in the ass. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.